Scene 1, take 1. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Bratz because it's my channel and I do what I want. May 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of Bratz. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit. Everyone gets a lawsuit. Now don't get it twisted. Barbie revolutionized the game when she hit the shelves in 1959. Before her, most dolls were babies. Barbie was the first mass-produced doll in the United States with adult features. Ruth Handler co-founded Mattel Inc. with her husband in 1945. She created Barbara Millicent Roberts to show her daughter that she had more choices to choose from other than motherhood and caregiving. Through Barbie, she showed millions of girls that they could be anything they wanted to be. Barbie was a teenage fashion model, fashion designer, tennis player, college graduate, surgeon, veterinarian, astronaut. Did you know Barbie went to the moon 4 years before Neil? Naval petty officer, Air Force pilot, presidential candidate, rapper, business executive, Marine Corps sergeant, U.S. Army medic, NASCAR driver, producer, computer engineer, architect, entrepreneur, a film director. In 2020, Barbie generated gross sales amounting to about $1.4 billion US, up from $1.1 billion US the year before. The first Bratz doll line was released in 2001 by MGA Entertainment under CEO Isaac Lorraine, who sourced the idea from his daughter. Bratz was the first doll to successfully rival Barbie since her debut in 1959. In 2001, MGA sold $97 million worth of Bratz dolls and had $1 billion under their belt in 2003. The Bratz were coming for Barbie, and Mattel began to panic. Eventually, wait, go get your tea. Go now. Eventually, word got out that Bratz were not created by Isaac Lorraine, nor his daughter Jasmine, nor a focus group. They were created by Carter Bryant. Bryant was an employee of Mattel, and while on a 7th-month vacation, he came up with the idea for the Bratz doll line. 2 weeks before Bryant quit, he sold his idea to Mattel's competitor, MGA Entertainment, who released Yasmin, Sasha, Chloe, and Jade in 2001. However, when he was hired by Mattel, he signed an intellectual property agreement, what meant that any idea he came up with while on the clock basically belonged to Mattel. Cue the lawsuits of 2004, cue the ensuing lawsuit wars, and cue the obligatory "I'm not a lawyer." In 2009, the courts ruled in favor of Mattel, and MGA Entertainment had to give Barbie her coin. However, they were somehow able to hold on to the Bratz franchise. Again, I don't know how, I'm not a lawyer. Part 1.5, the girls are beefing again. I'm not even gonna attempt this one. Claudina9 does a really good job of summing up the latest go around of lawsuits, so I recommend their video to hear about what looks to be an incident of copyright and consumer confusion. Part 2, the girls. Call me a genre, but I think the Bratz should be just Sasha, Yasmin, Chloe, Jade, Cameron, Dylan, Ethan, and then like that one spot that's like a revolving spot for a self-insert character or doll, kind of like when Emily left Criminal Minds and they just kept bringing in people and they didn't really mesh well with the team and they were only there for a season trying to replace Emily, but actually no one can replace Emily. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if I say your name or anything close to it. So the crew list consists of Chloe, Jade, Sasha, Yasmin, Rhea, Megan, Dana, Fiona, Nevra, Phoebe, Roxy, Katya, Alia, Kumi, Tierna, Vanessa, Sheridan, Brianna, Cymbeline, Adrienne, Ira, Amelie, Anissa, Ariane, Ashby, Audrey, Brigitte, another Brigitte, Carrie, Charlie, Sierra, another Sierra, Daphne, another Daphne, Destiny, Diana, Dresden, Emmanuel, Emmy, Etine, Felicia, Issa, Janelle, Jaylene, Janine B, Joelle, Keeleen, Kisara, Kiana, Kiani, Krista, Lana, Leah, Layla, Leora, Leilani, Lily, Liliana, Linda, Lydia, Missy, Maribel, Marielle, Maylin, Myra, Nadine, Nevaeh, Nikki, Nita, Noemi, Nola, Nona, Nora, Oriana, Peyton, a different Rhea, Rena, a different Rena, Rylan, Sabrina, Shadi, Shayna, Shira, Savan, Sonia, Sorel, Soria, Tess, Tiana, Trinity, Tyla, Valentina, V, Files, Yummy, and Zama. For the boys, Cameron, Dylan, Ethan, Kobe, Cade, Bryce, Alec, Braden, Colin, Aiden, Thad, Wayne, and then the Masquerade line because they were in the wiki, Brielle, Brogan, Fenora, Gable, Geneva, Kirana, Leanne, Odella, and Penn. And then the parents, like Dee, Melvino, Polita, and Portia. I'd love to see some dolls that don't fit in the gender binary from Bratz in the future. Will we see it? Probably not. Would they be nice? Yes they would. Who was serving you this type of spice, this type of flavor in 2006? The Bratz started off as Lupe, Zoe, Holiday, and Jade. Bryant was inspired when he saw a group of teenagers leaving Kickapoo High School in Springfield, Missouri. The original concept evolved into Yasmin, Chloe, Sasha, and Jade, respectively. The girls with the passion for fashion, who are full of self-confidence and defiance. Yasmin is a boho chic nature lover. She loves singing, mixing fabrics and vintage, and is interested in reading and writing. Chloe is an intelligent drama mama who loves film and photography. She wants to go into the medical school. She is athletic. Her style often has an athletic or alternative touch. Y'all remember that bullshit Nigel tried to pull when he called her pretty princess? And she was not having it. Like, she corrected him like 2 times. And then eventually blew up on him because he just wasn't getting it.
And you, pretty princess, are way out of line.
Stop calling me pretty princess. My friends call me Angel.
Sasha, my favorite. She's cool, she's confident, and a leader. She loves music and being a DJ.
And all types of dances from ballet to hip-hop.
Then Jade is the ultimate fashionista. She keeps her friends looking sharp and has an alternative inspired touch on most of her looks as well. She is constantly breaking the fashion rules and being cool as fuck. Bratz, take 3. Peep the fit change. Eventually, the doll line morphed into a cinematic universe with 3 major generations. Bratz, who are like 16 years old, Bratz kids, who are around like 10 to 12, and then Bratz babies, who are babies. They were not released in chronological order. They were all over the place. This is the official release order. Bratz Star and Style It, Bratz Rock Angels, Bratz Genie Magic, Bratz Babies the Movie, Bratz Passion for Fashion Diamonds, Bratz Fashion Pixies, Bratz Kids Sleepover Adventure, Bratz the Movie, Bratz Super Babies, Bratz Kids Fairy Tales, Bratz Girls Really Rock, Bratz Babies Save Christmas, Bratz Pampered Pets, Bratz Desert Jewels, Bratz Go to Paris, the Movie, Bratz Rock Angels, Genie Magic, Fashion Diamonds, Fashion Pixies, and Bratz Kids Sleepover Adventure are the best, in my opinion. I mean, let's be real. The music of Rock Angels is top tier. Katya, the fashion. Oh my god, the fashion. And like, apparently that movie is about drug addiction. And like, Jordan Peele, is that you? The latest series is a web series called Bratz CIY Shop. It's a web series. CIY stands for Create It Yourself. It's very on brand, to be honest. Bratz Too Sexy. The big deal about Bratz versus parents is that The parents thought that the Bratz were too sexy. Some parents thought the Bratz were controversial because of their heavy makeup, defiant attitude, and skimpy outfits. Another controversy was about the possible psychological effects of the dolls on girls. The American Psychological Association raised concerns in 2007 about the influence Bratz dolls and dolls like Barbie might have on the body image of young girls. Or they did not like the product that was offering an alternative version of femininity that was inclusive and empowering. Every look represented a fearless statement of personal style rooted in self-confidence. I, for one, will not deny the effects that Bratz had on my life. They're fashion icons. They're trendsetters. It's no wonder that Bratz matched the aesthetic of 20-something baddies 20-something years later. It's no wonder that the Bratz challenge went viral in 2019, where makeup artists was making themselves look like a Bratz doll. And these artists were very talented. I love the makeup, I love the fashion, and I love the shoes. There's something to this day.
To this day! To this day!
About a clunky shoe. Rock Angels is my comfort movie. What I took away from Bratz was to always be true to yourself. And as a young woman, they make me feel like a badass. I even interned at a magazine with an all-female staff just so I could be on my Bratz. Bratz aren't just a doll line. They're a lifestyle. Cut.